So next up, we've got Adventures with Abigail. The question is, I've been doing YouTube for over 2 years now, but I only have 165 subscribers. What am I doing wrong? How do I get people to subscribe? The approach that you're taking is not the right approach. That's what you're doing wrong. Instead of thinking, how do I get people to subscribe? I've been on YouTube 2 years and I have 165 subscribers. You need to actually turn that around and you need to start thinking, okay, if people aren't subscribing to my YouTube channel, there's a reason for that. That means that people are not getting value out of what it is that I'm doing, or enough value to where they can clearly understand what the value is that I offer in order to get them to subscribe to the channel. In a lot of cases, because you say here, you're doing lifestyle, vlogger, and teen. So in that situation, I'm guessing that you're targeting teens. Those teens just might not be responding to you based on, how it is that you're doing your videos. They might not be responding to you based on, the actual content itself. So for example, if somebody comes in and they start interacting with your video and they end up leaving because they can't see, it takes you too long to get to the actual content they came in for, or something like that. Well, those people aren't going to subscribe because they left, even though you got those views coming in. Same exact thing happens if you have people that will watch for a little bit longer, but then you have some of those people that will explore and see what else that you have on your channel. And then they notice, oh, okay, well, they've got some of this other stuff on here, but I'm actually, I care about this specific lifestyle related thing, not really all the other stuff they have on the channel. So I'm not going to subscribe there. Other things that can mess it up is like, let's say, your consistency could be off to where you don't seem like a dependable channel that they can count on over and over and over again to continue to bring traffic, that kind of stuff. In addition to that, make your content about the viewer, not about you, especially right now. So basically what you have right now is you have like Q&A with me, right? And on that particular video, it's just a Q&A video, and it's a 5-minute video, and it's just where somebody asked you questions. If that shows up on a homepage, that gives no context to anybody. What I got for my birthday 2021, again, that with like a stock image on there, it's not going to foot the bill, so to speak. So what you have to think about is this: YouTube is a competitive platform. Every single minute, more than 500 hours of video content are uploaded to YouTube, and everybody needs to know this. Like more than 500 hours of content are uploaded to YouTube every single minute, right? Think about that. That's just nuts. So because of that, that's what you're up against. So you have to come to play. If you're uploading videos as a hobby and things like that, then, that's awesome. But when you start being concerned and you're like, hey, I've got 165 subscribers. What am I doing wrong? How do I get people to subscribe? That means that your goal is now not to upload as a hobby, but your goal is now to get people to subscribe because you're concerned about that. So because of that, you have to look at it from the perspective of, okay, what value am I adding here? How am I putting content together in a way to where it adds value to other people? How am I expressing that value so that they can clearly identify what's in it for them when they subscribe to the YouTube channel? How am I going to put this content together in a way that people enjoy it? How am I going to use my audience retention reports to make sure that I'm putting together content in a way that people respond to in terms of watching it for a longer period of time? What does my click-through rate look like on what it is that I'm doing? Things like that. Like as soon as you start caring about things like view counts, subscriber counts, and ad revenue, as soon as you start caring about those, then you have to start taking your channel seriously. And when you start taking your channel seriously, that's when you start having to look in the mirror and say, okay, this is a competitive platform. How can I level up my game in terms of being able to compete here on YouTube? Because there's a lot of other people making content just like we are. And because of that, we have to be able to get in front of those people, and we have to be able to give those people an awesome experience from the content that we're putting out. If we're not, then other people that are on the platform are going to get that attention that we're after. For tools and resources to help you with your YouTube channel, make sure you check the links in the description of this video. And to have your question answered live, join us Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern.